Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Grant from youtube.com/EKIOgaming, and welcome back to Middle School Stories. Now, this is the time, my first dance. Now, people say, oh yeah, my first dance was so awkward and stuff. Mine was fucking awesome. No, I did not dance with a hot girl, nor did I even dance with anyone. I was twerking, and might be a picture. Yeah, it's on my Instagram, so go ahead down in the description, and there'll be a link to my Instagram. The one with my shirt, like, showing my stomach with the two middle fingers up in the wanted sign, that was from the first dance, so go ahead and click that link after the video, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyways, so I was at the dance, and I'm like, hey, this sucks dick. You guys want to go do something fun? And they're like, 7 people. They're like, oh yeah, man, let's bust out and go to Circle K. That's not how it actually happened. Well, it is kind of how it actually happened, but that's not what went down. So, me and this kid, I'm gonna name him Tits. So, me and Tits, are just talking at the dance, and we're like, oh, dude, this place blows. We should go to Circle K, because about quarter of a mile away is a Circle K. And so I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. So I wish I could map this out for you guys, but we have a gym, and there's bleachers in it. So to the right of the bleachers is like a escape door. I guess it's an exit. And so that's where you come in the morning to wait for school to start, and we just sit up in the bleachers. So we were by there, and there was an aide. If you don't know what an aide is, it's an STD, and it's a person that works at schools and stuff. And so, yeah, we were there, and we saw the aide, and I guess Tits didn't. And he's like, okay, Grant, coast is all clear. I'm like, no, it's not. And he's like, I don't care. He runs out right in front of the aide, and the aide sees him, looks at him, they like make eye contact, and then he runs out. She runs after him. I run out. I go sort of like to her right behind her. She doesn't see me until I pass her. And so we're running our asses off to Circle K. She goes back in through the door, and I have genitalia on my phone. Oh, okay, wait. One of my friends is, I'm naming him Genitalia for this video. And so, I have Genitalia's number on my phone. And so, I was gonna call him once we got back. And then we saw one of my friends. We're just gonna call him Hiroshima because he's Asian. No offense to any Asian people out there, but sorry about the bombing. I mean, whoops. It was our fault. Anyways, so we did that, and we found him. He was actually homeschooled at the time because he had just left about the 4th week of school. And so we found him up at the Circle K, and we're like, hey, come back to the dance with us, and then let's go to the lock-in, because there was a lock-in at that night, and right after the dance. So he's like, oh, okay, let me ask my aunt, because he was with his aunt. And so she said, yeah, just don't get in any trouble to any cops or anything, because she knows us really well. And we didn't get in trouble with the cops. But I called Genitalia, and he didn't pick up the first few times, and then he called me. And he's like, hey, Mr. Bitchy Face, which is my principal, Mr. Fuckface, is he's running down the hall looking for you guys. And we're like, oh, crap. Because we're already back, and we're waiting in front of that door for Genitalia to open the door. And he's like, hey, run right now. And I'm like, wait, why? And he hangs up the phone. Long behold, I didn't run. And we see Mr. Bitchy Face, my principal. No, assistant principal, sorry. Sorry for any confusion. Mr. Bitchy Face, he ran out of the door. And he's like, what are you guys doing? This is nowhere near how calm he sounds. What are you guys doing? And I just said, well, we're coming to the dance. Like, I played dumb with the whole thing. I lied my ass off. Because I had already been in the dance. And so has Tits. So, Mr. Bitchy Face goes, what are you guys doing? I'm like, well, we're coming to the dance. Don't we pay in this door? He's like, no, Grant, you know where you pay. I'm like, this is the first dance I've ever been to. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot. And so yeah, tips. I don't remember what he said, but I know he tried to lie, and I tried to back him up. Yeah, but I guess Mr. Bitchyface already saw him at the dance. I'm like, oh crap. And so Hiroshima, I almost gave away his name. Hiroshima is like, I don't even go to this school, all of y'all. And yeah, so he says that, and Mr. Bitchyface gets pissed. And so uh, I start calling Nick. I'm like, oh shit, fuck it. I called Nick, which is genitalia, and he's like, hey, did you guys get caught? I'm like, yeah, we did. Thanks for not telling us that Mr. Bitchyface was coming out. And so, yeah, we pretty much got caught, and we had to walk back in pretty okay weather. Like, it wasn't cold and it wasn't hot. It's like one of those days that doesn't have temperature. Feels like it doesn't have temperature. But, yeah, so we walked back to my house, and then we walked about 30 feet into a church where I live by, and, yeah, we just went to the lock-in, and it was really fun, and everything worked out. But then I got a Saturday detention for that, and those blow. So I'm gonna leave you at that. So thank you so much for watching, I guess. It was very fun time. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.